Yo, what is up, everyone? What's up? Woo! It is 8:30 p.m. EST, and you know what we got for you tonight. Whew. Guys, it's already getting hot in here. We're gonna have some hot news. It's gonna be such a kickback. It's gonna be super fun. Make sure, grab some popcorn, grab yourself some water, and just enjoy the show. It's gonna be maybe an hour long, from 8:30 to 9:30. Hey, Nostalgix, I see you in the chat. Hey, I see everyone. What's up? How's everyone doing? Happy Monday, guys. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Today is February 21st. And today I have the pleasure, guys, it's certainly a pleasure, to have a friendly and just a very interactive interview with Zaba, the creator of Nostalgix TCG, which I hope you guys can see the cool, I have some cool stuff around here, laying around. Got some Secret Shards, the January 2020, 2022 packs. I'm like in a different dimension, I guess. And as well, we have some really cool sample cards that we're gonna be talking about, right? We have Friend right there. We have Apple. Guys, we have so many cards, and as well, let me take them out for you. And if you guys are gonna get excited, guys, as well as these two Day Zero sample cards from, guys, Nostalgix TCG, and we're gonna be doing a giveaway at the end. So make sure you stay on, you enjoy this. I would say to win these giveaway prizes, you had to do like a couple steps on my page. For everyone that did join, I gave you guys a heart or just interacted in some way, shape, or form. So if I did interact with your comment, just make sure your name is guaranteed on the wheel. All right, so no need to flutter up the chat with is my name there. So if I did interact with it in any way, you're there, right? So don't worry, I got you. I made sure I checked it, rechecked it, and then I checked it a third time just to be safe. So do not worry, guys. Just relax. Okay, we're gonna do this. So let's do a quick introduction round. I'll do a 3-minute introduction, and then Nostalgix at 8:35 you'll hop on, and then we'll get this interview started. It's gonna be exciting. So Nostalgix TCG, guys, let me show you this box. If you know what this box is, right, then you know about these cards, right? Because this is a box that holds these packs right here, guys. This is a sample pack that had these cards, right? So these were the first kind of public cards that I know of. Maybe there's something else, but that's what I know. And essentially, Nostalgix is a TCG where you can become a hero, and then it's basically a world where there's fighters, there's heroes, there's a whole interaction between a whole different universes, right? You're grabbing a whole bunch of stuff. You can be a hero. You can be a hero. You have so many different variations, right? You have owls. You have jellyfins. You have elephants that ran into a factory and now are mutated. It's so insane. So honestly, I feel like Zaba, just when you get here, just blow the crowd away with the perfect introduction about what is Nostalgix CCG. But what I have to just say is literally, I only have sample cards right now. Kickstarter is already, pledged. It was a crazy, it was shy of $1 million, guys. That was literally historic. It was so crazy looking at the timer. And we're going to see first edition in the near future. And guys, there's so much to talk about. I've already seen a lot of openings on the Secret Shards pack of January. And it's just the quality between samples to these is just insane. Great progress. And it's a great indicator of where the future is to come. So just know, we're going to cover a lot of things. We're going to open this Secret Shards when we have the time for it. We're going to look at the cards. We're going to talk about them. We might have the possibility of opening and getting a crazy card, because I know there might be I think there's 4 seeded Avigelines, if I'm pronouncing that right. And correct me if I'm wrong. There's 4 Avigelines in these packs that were just randomly seeded, so you might have the chance to get it. So that's why I wanted to keep this here. I don't know if all 4 have been found already, and if they have, oh well, that's unfortunate for me not knowing that. But if they haven't, guys, we might get it. Guys, it is on the seal. It has a void seal. It's genuine. It's not open yet. So that's going to be that. And then I'm so excited. We're going to talk about cool stuff, guys. What I want to make you guys notice is, all right, today, I want to just say before Zaba gets on, last thing, Zaba, is that the creator of this card right here, guys, this is Nakira, Herald of the Kraken, is the awesome new, the awesome new art director. Let me actually take this out of the sleeve. I'm doing injustice. The awesome art director, Vim. All right, so I just want to say congratulations on, the great addition to the team as just getting the art, the art director position. Well deserved. I love the artwork. I'm excited to see the artwork in the future, as well with every other artist here, like just in the Nostalgia universe. So, I'm just so excited to see more and more artwork to come. And a lot of leaks have been shown already in the Discord, so that's awesome. So, I've already chatted a lot. I don't want to take much more of your time. So, Zaba, if you are ready, we have a lot of people excited. I'm as well excited. Woo! So, if you're ready, just request. I'll add you to the chat, and we'll have this nice conversation, interview, and we'll get started. Oh, guys, I hope you guys are excited. This TCG is honestly bringing back nostalgia. Guys, it is so fun. We're going to talk about if they're going to be at the convention coming up soon, Collecticon Orlando, which is so hyped. Guys, it is going to be such a fun time. I'm so excited. We're going to talk about Secret Shards, the current, maybe some future. We're going to talk about some inspirations. We're going to talk about artwork. We're going to talk about everything. All right? I have my own questions, but make sure you guys blow up the chat and you ask your own questions. I was most likely going to be able to read the chat, so ask your questions, and then we'll respond if we can, all right? And Zaba, I see. I just accepted it, so hopefully this works out. Let me know. Let me know. I'm just excited. Let me,
There it goes.
Zaba! Hey!
How's it going, guys?
How's it going?
Hoping for some spicy leaks from Ottawa. Yes, I will have some spicy leaks. I love these Insta Lives, and I always like to put new things out there on these.
Spicy leaks, we need... Of course, we always need a spicy leak
these.
from you, of course.
We
saw some... Didn't we see some Puppet Master Wrong, and there's quite a few others that I seen leaked in the other interviews that...
Yep.
I'm excited. I gotta say, awesome artwork. So it's like, wow, it keeps getting better. Keeps getting better.
I mean, we'll see if you guys think that about this next one. It's a whole different category of art, but I think it's hilarious, and hopefully you enjoy it.
Ooh, I'm interested in just seeing where it's gonna go. It's different. You said it's hilarious.
Yeah,
I have my own thoughts on what that might be. Maybe you might add some flavor text. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, or you might change the artwork. So I'm just pitching my ideas. We'll see. Zaba, wow, you really you started off on a we're gonna have some crazy news for you guys soon. So I love that the energy is here, man, Zaba. But before we get to this, who is Zaba? Tell us a little bit about yourself for the new ones that have found you, and just the veterans that we're just here. You know, we always like to hear you talk about yourself. So let's see.
That's fair. Well, I recently learned that Zaba means frog in Polish, so I am one lucky frog to be here, and just a dude that makes card games.
Okay, well, welcome.
Yeah, so I've been making custom cards for years. We almost, I would say, cornered the global market making custom Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic cards. I did YouTube before that, inspired by Unlisted Leaf, Leonhardt, and that went incredibly well, and that's what led to the custom cards, and the custom cards led to making our own custom card game. And now we have a Kickstarter breaking card game that kind of references the best of the past TCGs and hopefully gives you a look at the future of them as well.
That is just a great summary. I feel like you just took everything that I know just from literally just going on your Instagram, looking at your website, the amount of history and time you've taken, and just condense it in 5 words and wow, guys, it's crazy. I want to point out a fact. If I'm wrong, Zaba, please correct me. That behind the scenes, I think the Nostalgix TCG concept was already being developed for 5 years. If you guys have watched other interviews and kind of hear a little bit, am I wrong? I don't want to say anything if I'm wrong.
So
maybe
the idea of Nostalgix, at least 3 years I've been talking about it. I have screenshots of a Skype chat where I was just like, what if we had this TCG where we just did things slightly differently and kind of referenced stuff? And the first card I mentioned was what if we had a spotted potato and it made characters bigger instead of a mushroom? And that was the first one we had, and then it just kind of grew from there. And it's become huge, and I'm really excited to show where it goes next because we've got a lot more ideas in the belt. Yeah.
That is so awesome. I have a question out of curiosity. That first post on Nostalgix TCG is an awesome trailer of just what's to come in the future. That demo card at the end that you do showcase, is that the one that you were just talking about, the spotted potato?
I don't know. On the first one on Instagram you're talking?
Yeah, it's
oh man, I got
it's because it was red. It looked like a red ruby, and then it had black dots. So I was maybe that's a different species of potatoes. I don't know.
That could be. We did that, and then one of the first cards I ever actually physically made was a missing two. It was like a missing no Mewtwo fusion that Vimart made back in the day when I was making Pokemon. And we took that and I was like, you know, that's far enough. I can put that on a card and not regret my life one day. So I put it on there and I was like, yeah, so this is roughly how the card's going to look. And I still have a handmade copy of that somewhere around here. But that was the first like Nostalgix card that I put out to just sit next to my screen and be like, okay, that's the inspiration for the next year. And we're going to make something out of this one day.
Wow, yeah. That's so awesome. It's good having something physical to see and like have to reflect on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's like, this is where we're going. This is a start. At least you guys are starting somewhere, and then Zaba, like, and where you guys are now, like, there's so much product here. Like,
I think you really need to surround yourself with inspiration. And like my office, I try to use as a inspiring thing from my childhood and like all the series I love. But then, of course, like the work office, I've got the views of Minneapolis and these glass windows everywhere. And it's just a more like serene work environment to inspire you and hopefully lead to good email replies. So your surroundings really dictate kind of your tone and your pitch, essentially. Yeah.
That's true. So, I mean, now we're on the topic of the new movement. How's that been? How's it been going to, like, expanding to a different area? I hear you. I mean, things haven't changed. I hear you moved into another basement, but it might have just been a little bit bigger.
Yeah, so I moved from Eau Claire to Minneapolis, which doesn't seem like anything to people that don't live around here, but it's essentially like an hour and a half move. Bigger city, you know, you deal with more things, but a step up, I feel like. And I always joke that I was never able to get a large company in my 20s because I didn't have a garage. I wasn't like Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, you know, making Apple or Microsoft out of their garage. All I had was a stupid apartment on a second floor. But now I've got a basement, and that's maybe even better.
Ooh.
So, like, you know, it's a start. Humble beginnings.
I think it's great. You just get to keep everything down below. It makes everything a little bit more secretive. It gives everything more of a mysterious, like, what's cooking down below? Like,
yeah. And like I'm using it for the warehouse right now, but I'm sure I'll get a full office one of these days here. Like with a warehouse and an office. I've got the separate one that's just the glass goldfish with computers and stuff, but like a fulfillment center definitely pretty soon. I'm in.
I'm hoping for it.
I really hope so. Yeah.
That is so awesome, and like that's just so awesome. It's like it's crazy seeing like just how the timeline it goes. I feel like it's been hitting every mark, right? Like you have this timeline that I've seen on like Kickstarter, and guys, huge shout out to Kickstarter again, blowout, insane. Check them out, check it out. I definitely recommend. And it's just an awesome timeline. You guys are always hitting the dates, and what I appreciate is like you guys are like out of the team, yourself or whoever part the Nostalgix team.
Yeah.
You guys take into consideration like there might be some like lag or delay or shipping error. Because I remember reading, I was like, you guys are like, oh, you might get product by June for Kickstarter, but that's later. Or like I don't know exactly. Don't quote me on anything. But I remember it was like you guys are like, I like how it seemed like it's 2022 is gonna be a big jump. That's all I gotta say. I feel like you're playing the cards correctly, and wow, I'm super excited.
So like there is that Nintendo quote that if you put out a game early, it's bad forever, and if you wait and put it out at the right time, then it's a masterpiece. And I think that's something that, you know, Nintendo's over playing in the sandbox of the console wars, and they don't care about graphics or anything. They just make a good product and put it out, and it's timeless. Like we all joked about Wind Waker in whatever 2001, and now it's amazing. It looks perfect all these years later. So we're really trying to take that approach and like take our time with things and do it right instead of just doing it fast. So we really want to take the luxury route of the TCG.
Ooh, I like it. I feel like the card layout is different. With the Void Race specifically, one thing I really appreciate is the artwork for sure. That's the. Of course, I have to bring up Void Race. Yeah, they're awesome. Like you guys really just appreciate like the full length of the card, like border to border essentially, and it's great. And like the detail is fantastic. I went on Vim Art like Instagram, and I saw the picture, and I looked at my card, and I was like, it looks exactly the same. Like I don't know if you guys literally just grabbed the actual print and just put it on the cards and just started cutting it up, because I'm like, wow, like it's pretty good.
And like some of the artwork is so high def that you really can't even explain it on a card. And like, so that Nakira, okay, where's Nakira on here? I've got the Gamatron, which is always the one I reference, and I'm like, look how freaking detailed this is. But I'm going to go to the Gamatron just to show you. This will be one of the Kickstarter exclusive cards. And so you start out Gundra is so good too. So this is just like a sketch we get eventually, and this is a sketch of what Gamtron Alpha is going to look like. And you go from this to the full artwork. Here's just like all these secret ones. If you guys pick out spoilers in this, feel free. There's some good stuff.
Screenshots.
But here's the full one, and it's just like the detail just in the pattern of this and like the marbling of the armor, and then you've got like different colored icons on his back representing the different parts of him. And it's just stupidly detailed. Like, there's no way this was ever made by a human.
It's insane.
It's like,
I actually,
yeah,
I
very
didn't
well
think
deserved position.
That's what I've said it, and I've also seen people in Discord said very well deserved. I know
Like,
every artist is great.
Yeah.
So I appreciate every artist.
Mm-hmm.
But congratulations to Vimart for sure.
Yeah.
The detail is immaculate. I feel like that's chef's kiss. Good.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot more like playmat sized artwork. Could be like we're getting these things from the artists, and we just can't fit it on a card. Especially on some of the Secret Shards artwork. There's a Semperkin that we used for the thumbnail of this, and that is like a full length artwork that really needs to be experienced in its entirety. And we'll have more of those too. The Lilith card in March is probably one of our spicier cards, and really made me question, like, is this okay for us to put this in our TCG? But I love it, and people are really jiving with that style, and we're gonna keep pushing. Make bigger artworks and just keep making the quality as high as we possibly can.
I totally think it's possible, because I remember I met you for the first time in Tampa Bay Collector Con, and that was roughly 2 months or something ago, right? So that's like, there's been some growth over time, and I remember picking up this Big Soda 6 playmat, and I gotta say,
I love that one.
I don't know if I'm showing it completely yet. The playmat is insane. I can't really show it too much, but I'll show it later. But if you guys look at the corner, look around here, there's a full like booster box, and then there's packs laying around. Like, there's always these hidden gems and extended artworks. And if this was what you were seeing in 2 months ago, there you go. That's a perfect.
Yeah, so like, there's packs down here. There's an Elite Hero box kind of hiding in there. There's a little gingerbread cookie of Tacoon. A little like Shiga Santa Claus hiding over here. There's everything. Spoilers all over the place.
Oh, for sure.
And again, like, the detail. What is this fur quality?
Oh my gosh.
Like, what? I
don't know. That's ridiculous. And you can see it. You can certainly see it, like, on the playmat. If anyone's going to, well,
exactly, like Ottawa.
The details are. I remember I asked you. I was actually no. You told me, you're like, hey, make sure you really look at the playmat, because there's a lot of hidden gems in there. And I was like, hidden gems? Are you serious? All right, cool. I went back home that day, and I was like, where? I remember I sent you a picture. I was like, boom, spotted a Shiga right there, and you're like, you got. Keep looking, and I was like, there's more? Oh my god, it's okay.
And so like, I'll tease an artwork later. It's really weird. Hopefully you guys like it. I think they're hilarious. But there's a lot of references in this one too. I can see like 5 of them at a glance.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I mean, whenever you feel free to definitely show that teaser. And if you want to add like maybe like more teaser, like, I'm not stopping you. Maybe.
But yeah, like, I love the interviews you do on here, and like catching up with the creators, especially of these new like Renaissance era TCGs. It's just cool to see behind the scenes and get them all in one spot.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's nice. Just a way to, kick back, relax, talk one-on-one. I feel sometimes where it just in other areas, like, sometimes you just get too like worked up on like, we have to be this person, like super professional, like sharp edge. No, these interviews, they're educational. People learn, and it's just, like I said, kick back, upward, and relax. Of course.
Exactly. Absolutely.
So I gotta say thank you, and it works two ways. It's a two-way street. It's not just me; it's also you. So thank you, and as well as everyone in the chat. Thank you for just having an awesome conversation and keeping it active and just running smoothly. I very much appreciate it. So thank you.
You guys got any questions? Pop them in the chat. We've got a few already ahead of time, but if you got more,
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, ask your guys' questions. So, while other people ask their questions, Zaba, how about you tell us a little bit of the gameplay that we see? Like, what's Nostalgix? What's the uniqueness of it? Tell us about that.
So coming from making custom cards of your favorite card games, we really wanted to honor our audience from that. Like, we're not just gonna, suddenly start a TCG about cars and like put a Corvette on a trading card. We wanted to really reference these old games that got us the attention and to the place we were. So we went back and referenced Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic and Hearthstone.
Oh,
Really like the ultimate fusion of these elements, and
God,
sprinkled
awesome.
some Nostalgix ones as well. So all of it together, it works. And that's really up to us to make the timing and the tuning of it fun. So your games are quick, your games are exciting, there's some randomness. I think one of the biggest appeals of Hearthstone, for those who don't play it, is it's a digital TCG and there's just this chaotic nature to it. Like, you can, start turn 9 and you're losing really badly, and then you pull one card and suddenly you got like this Jiraxis guy just decimating your opponent. And you can really swing the battle in your favor with one card. And we wanted to preserve some of that. And something I saw in the 2019 Pokemon World Championship, I went over to Washington, D.C., and that was the last one they had before insert global crisis here happened. And I had a lot of fun up there. I met Unlisted Leaf, I met Leonhardt, Super Duper Danny, Real Breaking Nate, all these guys, Pokemon Patrick. Like, we got a picture of all of us in front of this stuffed Pikachu, and it was amazing.
Right,
But one
yeah.
of the things, like gameplay wise, I noticed there was so much deck searching and watching these top tier, I'm going to call them like poke athletes on stage, just deck searching for minutes at a time. And I was like, this is not what I want my card game to be if I ever make one. So we went back and really took away deck searching. And, for better or worse, our game is different because of that. And I think there's going to be a lot of a luck factor to it, which kind of ties into Lucky Frog. It all blends very nicely together. And there's a fun nature to it that kids from like 6 to beyond, 70, 100, if you're still alive at 100, please play Magic. I'd love to use that quote. And it works. So we're going to be at the Collecticon in Orlando in 4 days? Yeah, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The convention Saturday and Sunday. Stop by. We'll have Jennifer in chat running some gameplay, and come by and challenge me on that saying, like, if you don't learn it in 3 turns, then I'll change my saying, but I think you will. If you played those other games, you know how to play Nostalgix, and that's really working to our benefit.
I'm very excited. I was definitely speaking to Jen about, like, earlier. I was like, Jen, I am so ready to play. We didn't get to play at Tampa Bay Collecticon because everyone was just super excited to play, and I could never find my slot to just intervene. But I was like, I have to get this game in. I'm gonna practice. I'm going TT. You guys are on TTS, right? For those who don't
we're on
know,
TTS. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. TTS is tabletop simulator.
Actually, right now on our Discord, there's a live TTS game. So don't leave right now. Stay on the interview. But after this, go check it out. We got some amazing community leaders in there playing the game right now, and you can modify it. So they've changed Gamatron out to be some 3D Megazord, and they're just they got waifu rangers, and they're just modern, but it's fun. It's good to see what they come up with.
I think okay, that's hilarious. The waifu rangers.
Waifu rangers are great.
Okay, so I remember you might have said that there might be collaborations in the future.
Oh yeah.
I myself am a huge Power Ranger fan as a kid. That's why I bought the Gundra, because I'm not quoting. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, guys. But this is kind of like a homage to the Power Rangers, right?
Honestly, all of them, the Megazord is really like Gamatron, and then the different parts of it. I mean, any of those robots combining together shows. So you got Voltron, Power Rangers, even Transformers to a degree. But it's really a fusion of my love for all of that, and we wanted to kind of honor the gameplay mechanic of Exodia, but it's so anticlimactic in my opinion. The video games do a good job. You summon Exodia and he pops on the screen and he punches your TV and it's over. But in the game, you're just I play Exodia and then it's game over. And it's no, but can't you counter this? So in our game, you essentially summon the Exodia. You summon Gamatron, but you still have to use him. So if you punch somebody directly with Gamatron to their hero, it deals 10 damage plus 1 for every card in their void or graveyard, which is a one-hit KO if you can get there. But it's counterable. Yeah.
That's a very good balancing strat.
I've had 2 Gamatrons die in one game against a kid, and I was like, if I ever make a Hall of Fame, I'm putting you on the website for this. Like it was ridiculous. I can't believe we took out both my Gamatrons.
Are you? Is there like a recording that we can refer back to?
It was at the Kalahari in Ohio. We went there for just like an anime convention, but we hopped down to the tabletop room and talked to people about the game, and yeah, he totally whooped me on that. I was like, wow. But that feels good because like he's the biggest creature in our game and he got taken out.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's perfect insight for anyone watching that even the creator can be beaten at its own game. It's not big, it's not unbalanced. Anyone
I
can.
lose the majority of games I play, which Jennifer keeps telling me is like subconsciously I'm trying to entice you to like the game because you win the first time and you want to keep playing. But I honestly like I'm trying. I maybe am too distracted watching you play and like getting excited about it that I miss one thing and then you just whoop me every time.
Well, I gotta say, Jen, do not go easy on me. I'll take a beating if I have to, but if I win, I want to say I won fairly, and I can just boast it everyone at the con for Saturday and Sunday, saying I need to get a shirt if that happens. I'll get a shirt or a sticker. Just patch it right here.
I do have a shirt. I'm bringing to Collecticon. This will be the first time we're actually like selling these publicly.
What?
I was gonna launch a website, but the problem is I don't know if I want to fulfill these in my basement or like ship them out somewhere. But we're gonna have these Elite Hero T-shirts.
Wow.
It's got the different rarity icons and very referential of a retro video game logo. I wonder if you can tell which one this is based off. But also, it's kind of like a rocket because to the moon.
The hidden messages, guys. Subliminal messages are great. They're out of this world, guys. Comment down below if you guys do know the references. Like, please, I know the reference, and I think that is so funny. To the moon and also the game.
Yep. So if you guys want the Nostalgix t-shirt, I'm bringing a decent amount of them from like small to extra large. Come pick them up first time they're available.
Ooh. You know what? I just saw Ottawa's comment. That shirt might have to go on my wall, honestly. I got a couple other shirts here.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I just make some room and be like, boom, right here. Why not? We'll see. If the shirt's still there, and if it's right, we can talk about it. We can talk about it, Zaba, for sure. You know,
Pretty good.
I'm not always hanging. I gotta wear it too, so I gotta make sure I look spiffy. But
yeah, I need to get like one of those jackets with a custom embroidered logo and stuff. That'd be good.
Oh,
I mean, I've got the team uniform jacket.
I was just gonna talk about that.
Those things are so cool. So it was one of our Kickstarter, not really stretch goals, but like really expensive add-ons. It's this $250 like leather jacket, like a varsity jacket with actual wool and leather, and it was so cool. But I'm really excited for people to wear those and just like come up to the convention. I'll know them. Like you can see them from a mile away. Nobody has a jacket like this.
And then there's a logo in the back too. Like I remember seeing you at Collecticon. Like, on the other side, I was like, "That's Zaba? That's him." Yeah.
Yep. You could see us coming from a mile away, or a building in
So
Texas, which are really smaller.
Are people? Are you guys gonna make it a public sale for the team uniform jackets, or were they just Kickstarter exclusive?
I mean, the Kickstarter ones, we put a day zero patch on there just to make it more Kickstarter friendly. But eventually we'd like to. They're just really damn expensive. Like, I'm not making any money on those jackets. I'm just ordering them custom through, like, Pakistan. So, yeah, they're really, really expensive. But maybe one day we'll buy a big enough batch to sell them to people, too.
Ooh, maybe. I mean, they look fantastic. Definitely fantastic. Well, I guess we're talking about merch, and the Collecticon's going to come, Merch Arena. Do you want to dive into more of what merch we might see, or maybe what promos we might see? I know there's some speculations. We might see a lucky Zaba, if you guys get the reference.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So with Collecticon, I think I'm actually going to bring the Nasei again this time. Not a lot of people got them last year, and the the pink Lucky Frogs are going to need a little bit more time on the printer because he's also going to the convention. So he's like, Zaba, I have 2 days to finish these and I can't. And I was like, okay, I'll bring the Nasei this time. But then next convention we'll have the pink Lucky Frogs.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I would say have the full art Nasei promo with like the iceberg and the diagonal foil, kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh. I think it's like a secret rare, but we're gonna have something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. I remember being in the Discord like early on, maybe like a few months back before the Kickstarter, and seeing that promo. And I was like, how are people getting this promo? What am I missing out? Is it going to drop on the website? Do I have to talk to someone? Like, what?
Yeah, we'll have that one, and then the Fox tokens as well. People love those things. And if we ever run out of the Nasei, we'll have the Fox tokens.
That's perfect. And if you guys run out of the Fox tokens, Lucky Frog?
Lucky Frog.
Maybe.
I will have one golden lucky frog. So I don't know who I'm going to give it to, but I'll have one of the sample card golden lucky frogs with me.
Oh my goodness, you're blowing my
Yeah.
mind, Zaba. Don't.
Every convention, I bring one and I give it to people. So
What?
yeah.
What? Okay,
Yep.
Zaba,
Just
please,
randomly.
please tell us more about this golden lucky frog, because for some people that don't know, they gotta know. You gotta
Yeah.
know what
So
this
like
golden lucky frog is.
the golden lucky frog is just kind of like the chase card because I loved how Pokemon went into the gold cards for their sets, and obviously Yu-Gi-Oh did it too with maximum gold, and it feels right. So we have a golden lucky frog. It's a chase card from the base set. It's going to be 1 in 777 packs. But then, of course, we did some sample cards, and there was 75 of each art created. I think I've only given away like 5 frogs in the course of it, so they're very, very rare. And then we have 7 upside down, like selective holographic lucky frogs. The printer did the backside wrong, so I was like, you know what, it's the lucky 7, so here you guys go. And then there is one
Perfect.
metal golden lucky frog somewhere in the world. Like that was in one of our sample packs for Patreon, and just one hand printed metal golden lucky frog.
Dang.
I might know who owns that now. There was a big trade going down. It was valued at like $5,200, and they're trying to get there with Pokemon cards. And yeah, so he might have acquired it finally, but it's pretty rare.
I mean, I just gotta say, there's someone in the community who finished the full sample set, and I was beyond impressed with that. I was like, no way.
Mm-hmm. I think that's Kyubi, and I'm pretty sure he's the one that's getting the golden frog.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. So we'll see. But yeah.
Well, I'm happy. Well, I just gotta say, Kyubi, I'll trade you this for your lucky frog. I'm just saying.
I mean, maybe if I get another lucky frog artwork from this guy, I'll trade you this card for that one.
Oh,
We'll see.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. I love trading. Honestly, like I used to play Pokemon. Like when I was a kid, take my Pokemon cards to the park. It's just like without a sleep in my pocket. I'm like, guys, who are we trading with? They're like, give me any card. Here's a Charizard. Give me your game card. Give me this. I'm always down for trades. This is fantastic.
So what was the one trade? Like, did you trade on the playground at school too?
Yeah. All the time.
Okay. What's the one trade you remember from those days? Everybody's got one.
Oh my gosh. It was like, okay, so it was a Charizard. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it was like a Charizard that now looking back at it, I reflect and I'm like, okay, during that time, I was like, I don't know, 15 years ago, whatever it is, it was expensive. Traded it for Phantom like Hollows like Gengar in like a damaged condition that I didn't know.
Oh no.
And then I had it, and then years went by, I just kind of kept it in its like mint condition. I was like, all right, let me look at it. And I really took the time. I was like, really looking at it. I was like, oh my God, what is that? I look at it. It's just like the corner, like they're like,
the little corner
creases. And I'm like, that's when I was getting into the collecting world. And I was like, no way. I was like, this is the worst. And it was like, I'll put it between like, I'll put it, because I didn't have like pennies. I put it in a sheet protector in between 2 textbooks, and I just put it in like somewhere I would have never touched. And I was like, it's gonna be there for years. And then when I found out, I was like, I wasted my time. That was horrible.
Fail. Mine was like when Fossil came out, I didn't realize they were new cards. So I saw a Geodude and I was like, I've never seen that before. That's got to be incredibly rare. So I was like, here's a holographic base set card for the Geodude. Or like I would trade somebody for an Arcanine because it had so much HP. And I was like, well, I got to get up to that HP. I made stupid decisions. But everybody's got one of those and I love it.
It's so funny. It's just like, you never knew. You never like who knew back in the day, like who knew where it's gonna be now? And it's like
and like you didn't have a phone to whip up TCG Player and compare the values so you're making the right money trade. It's like nobody cared.
No, I had a Nokia and then I evolved to like a Razor, and you can't you can just flip it and call people, and that's it.
Yep.
That is so. Oh yeah, like I love talking about bad trades. Like literally, like it happens. Even now, I gotta say. If there's a bad trade that happened to you recently, trust me, I've been in a whole bunch of bad trades. It happens. There's also good trades, though. So don't forget, trading can also be good. But definitely do your research and don't just... Make sure they're not creased. Make sure you look...
Yeah.
Microscopic.
Oh,
Oh, talking about that, Zaba, I gotta say, not biased, guys, unbiased opinion, right? The quality of the card. It's very nice. Talking about samples, like comparing to other TCGs, not gonna name anything, it's above average, right? Like I don't understand how this isn't like already first edition print like material. Like this feels pretty good for me. Like if I got this
Yeah.
in my packs, I'm like, all right, like I can play with this with
Hmm.
the sleeve, without a sleeve. So
We
tell us
tried.
about tell us about quality control in the future. Is it gonna get better? Tell us a little bit about that.
So the big thing is like the printers we've worked with, there's more than one. So like I'm a printer. I'm not gonna make them because I used to just cut every side of a card and corner cut them with a $10 tool on Amazon and like make one card at a time. And it was terrible. But like it worked because I was the only one really doing it. But once you get to a TCG level, you really have to look at bigger printing partners. So our sample cards were made with a company that makes playing cards, makes trading cards, but doesn't do selective holographic. They've got a very focused way that they make cards, and they really don't go beyond that. But they're kind of the full-on manufacturer that can, make a box of playing cards and give that to somebody, and the cards inside of it. So that works for samples, and you can pre-print things. The holographic on the samples, I'm not a huge fan of, but like the card quality and the feel of it is incredible. Like it's almost slippery. They're so good. And that works for that. But the selective holographic like that, that's the best they can do. They can't do like individual parts holographic and parts not. So for that, we have to find somebody else. And at the time, like I could barely do it. I had a UV printer from China that's like, $4,000 and prints on any flat surface and it works, but it's not scalable. So my partner for those, I ended up finding Creative Hollow, amazing dude. Works with like $1 million printer over on the West Coast. And it's honestly like one of the best ones you can find. That's why a lot of TCGs go with him. And I'm a huge fan of it. But like the selecting holographics takes hours and hours. And if any TCG doesn't tell you, like the polygonal tool in Photoshop and like object select and like hundreds of layers, and yeah, it's a pain in the butt, but he does them really well. And I think as far as the quality of that goes, the packaging is one place I really want to improve on in the future. Like we've got this nice soft touch and it feels like the box you showed earlier.
This
Yep,
or
so those should feel like kind of similar in the soft touch feel, and they look similar. It looks like a consistent brand, but I would like to continue the Secret Shards and make it like a soft touch magnetic box with maybe an insert where the cards go inside of it, and then the entire box is wrapped with like custom Nostalgix shrink wrap, and then there's like a sticker you put on the back with the contents of it. That's like the ideal goal for me. And we're getting there. The problem is like I don't have a crew, so I have to get him to hire a crew to make my boxes to ship them to me. And it's a whole process, but that's where we're kind of going as far as that goes. And then
that's fantastic.
yeah. And then like just generally the complexities of a smaller print run, because the printer we're making day zero and first edition with is gigantic, and we are incredibly lucky to even be having conversations with these guys. They make the biggest card game on the planet, and they're making our card game, and they're in the US, and like the fact that we even got their attention says something about our game and their trust in us. And I can't print 400 cards with them. They would just laugh and be like, no. So you have to go from like me making cards in a basement, this company making entire TCGs, and like find somebody in the middle. And Creative Hollow is a perfect person for that. But with that, you of course run into complexities. The large printers have giant like 7 machine ink beds where the cards go down, it stamps, and then it goes to another color and it stamps, and it keeps going until the end. With Creative Hollow, we have like a roller system. So your home printer's got 2 rollers that kind of feeds the paper. This $1 million printer has like 20 of those rollers. So if those rollers ever touch the foil has to be strong enough to handle that impact. And if it's not like the Cosmo, then you're going to get some kind of surface scratching. So it's really a matter of like, how do you balance the visual appeal of a card using a weaker holographic, but still like, yeah. So solutions could be change the foil. It could be,
Maybe
print a dead area on sheets, but there's a lot of things with that. And then also he's shipping from LA to Minneapolis. So you're going from like a very hot desert type region to a frigid wasteland that's about to be covered in 2 feet of snow. So there's a lot of complexities in shipping too. And like using anti-humidity packs in the shipping, so many things have gone into this, and we're really going to try everything we possibly can. And hopefully that speaks volumes to all of you, because in a month we're able to turn around feedback and make actual changes on these things.
And
so we're trying.
I honestly didn't even think about that part of the location where it's manufactured and where it's shipped. The temperature, the weather, just the shipping, also being in the warehouses, wherever it's like the distribution. That's a lot of
Yeah.
behind the scenes stuff. And just looking at the quality, for example, of the Secret Shards pack, I'm guessing the quality of the cards inside is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great. It's like the sticker's there. I can read
So
everything
cool.
in the front. It has touch. It's
Hmm.
soft. I don't know what material this is, but it's very nice.
It's really nice. And like all those packs kind of come as this like cross shape, and we have to fold them into place. So
Oh
like I
my
had to make all these packs in person here, and we're gonna try to get some more help in Minnesota for that. But like yeah, just making all the packs together and slipping the cards in and stuff. And really, it's like the the only way we could get around any kind of curvature of cards, because this is TCG wide. You get them in any pack you open, whether it's us or Digimon or Pokemon or Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or MetaZoo. Everybody's got some kind of curvature,
For
and the
sure.
humidity will bend it one way, the temperature will bend it another way. So we're actually trying to like a half pipe solution where the cards go through a weighted half pipe, curve them in the wrong direction, and then as they ship and enter the cold, they curve back to normal. So like we're
Mhm.
trying that too, and that might even be something that other card games can't because their process is too big and they ship all over the world. But if we know that I'm the only person getting them at the first step, then we can kind of correct it in a way that larger TCGs can't. So we're going to see
Uh,
what happens, but I'm really excited to see what all this accumulates as.
that I'm excited to see where it ends up too. And
Yeah,
I had no idea about all that stuff. And
so much.
I know a lot of people are saying that there's like so much going behind the scenes. It's just
Yeah.
I'm happy that you're able to like just say that and like now people can see it. Like people are watching this live and then in the future recording. Now
Hmm.
before you go on Discord or go on wherever, they're like, "What happened here?"
Yeah.
Just refer back to this video and like just see like the issues are addressed. And like I'm pretty sure you guys have came out with like the support account where you can like directly message them and then be like, "Hey, I have this issue,"
Yeah.
and the turnaround time is fantastic. Like I messaged it, turnaround time was a day to 2 days, and I was like, "That's perfect.
Yeah. Hmm.
They're good."
And that's
So
only going to get better because, like, yeah, the big problem with like the response so far was like we shipped these in batches. So I would hear about the issue this day, and I was like, okay, I'm hearing stuff. Give me a couple days, and then I got to about here, and I was like, okay, I got enough. I know what to do. I'm going to talk to this guy, and we're going to have communication. And then like we opened the support channel, but then people were receiving them in like this dotted pattern. So
mm,
people would come in randomly and be like, "Hey, have you guys heard about this thing?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, we heard about that 4 days ago. Yeah, we heard about that 5 days ago." And eventually, I was like, "Okay, stop. We're already past this. I'm getting the solutions. I'm trying to protect my business partner and like not make them, freak out too much because if we lose them, we're screwed.
mm,
Like
yeah,
that's the alternative is if I don't handle this correctly with our business partner, there is no secret shards. So it's like fix it or don't make it kind of a thing. So you got to be really careful with that. And I mean, if I have to stand out in the middle of the field and take a truck to the face to protect the entire process, I
of
will.
course.
Like, so I'll just stand out there and take the beating because it's worth, keeping the business relationship alive.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
that just shows passion. It shows passion, shows you're
Hmm.
motivated to ensuring quality and ensuring longevity in the TCG. You want it to be
Yeah.
here now and you want it to be there
Yep.
in the future. Zaba, I want it to be in the future so I can get my practice at Collecticon and then maybe I can go into some competitions, tournaments in the
Yeah.
future. And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll get deemed champion. Who knows? Probably
Maybe.
not.
Maybe.
But I'm
I've actually got some
ambitious.
fun stuff on the competition scene. I don't know if you want to know any spoilers of that here, but like,
Uh, no, please
go for
do.
it. Go for it. Okay.
Please do.
So one of the like larger things I'm investing in right now, besides from people, is software for organized play. I've got a company that's based out of actually my city here, and they've got another division out west, and they're working on a gem software that will essentially be a games event manager, and it'll have all the stores that hold Nostalgix events have an account. You can log in and create these events for players. Players can log in through a mobile app, iPhone or Android, and like find these events, join them, and then us as a super user can view all this from above and see which stores are hosting the most events, which players are playing the most and winning the most, and essentially like ship rewards to stores and players depending on how much they're playing our game, and really just get like a pulse across the entire world of the health of our game and how many people are actively playing Nostalgix.
That is awesome. I have a local
Yeah,
gaming store that holds a lot of tournaments every
yeah,
week, and if you need to connect, Zawa, 1, 2, 3, we'll start getting some tournaments there, and I'll be
yeah.
so happy to play some people and bring my
Mm-hmm.
mat. You know, just try to talk about Nostalgix, of course.
Seen a lot of people liking that one. But yeah, we really want to invest in a software that can help players find events and actually play this game. Because if you've liked Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic or Hearthstone, maybe you got sick of those independently and kind of jump in and out of liking them. But this will feel like the best of each world. And if you play us for a bit and then we lead you to playing Digimon, because it's really good and you should play Digimon, like, great. Like, if I get people back into TCGs the way that our custom cards got people back into Pokemon, I feel like that's a win. You don't even have to stay with us, but just collect cards and play cards, because health of the industry is health for each individual card game.
That I really want to just take a moment, guys. I gotta say something that was fantastic. it is. I'm not saying like it. You don't have to do it, but I'm just saying being aware, at least vocalizing, like, you don't have to have everyone, and you just want to give back, just want to have people, the TCG community just grow.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fantastic. Just help the overall TCG community grow, because like we all play a lot of TCGs. We're not just one player. We play Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, just in all the other games that there is. Like Flesh and Blood, MTG. There's so many. There's countless lists. So like
so many.
And
it's only growing.
Oh my god, yeah. And like we were just saying, the renaissance of Kickstarter TCGs, the renaissance is like everything coming out. Mm-hmm. I'm like, wow, I don't even know how to keep up, honestly. I'm like, the cogs are always working 24/7 at this point. It's like, wow, you got to keep up. And it's like, wow, but it's just so awesome. Like I'll speak for Nostalgix. You guys do a great way of like teasing just enough that I'm like satisfied at the moment, but I'm like, dang, I really am aching more. And I'm like, I'll wait a little bit, and I'll wait, and I'm like, all right, whenever I see the little like notifications show up on the Discord, I'm like, let me click. What's the notification? What is it? Is it a teaser? Is it a leak? Let me see.
Mm-hmm. And there's been a pretty steady stream of that. I definitely want to get better at social media teasing, because in the past with Zaba cards, I loved the fact that I could hop on there and post one card and instantly make like 1,000 people's day. And that was really, really cool. Like just the one card update. And Secret Shards is kind of doing that for me. It's giving me that creative outlet where I can just like randomly put out something crazy and derpy, and people are like, oh my gosh, look at this silly card.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, this face is like Tim Burton all over it. It's ridiculous. So we worked with an artist called Happy Cake Oven back in the Pokemon days, and we made derpy cards. So like derpy birthday Pikachu and all these things. And I was like, you know what, you should make a derpy Nostalgix card. And he was like, okay. So we got just freaking references all over the place. I think there's a Jellyfin over here, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Does that say Zaba? Oh my god, I didn't even notice that one. But like, yeah, so we want to keep doing just stupid stuff and catch people's attention and really like inspire artists of all different types. We don't all have to be the magical AI that is Vim, but if we are, like, that's incredible. I will hire you. But like, we can also just be people that use a colored pencil and make a derpy artwork.
That is so funny, Zaba. I was not expecting that at all.
It's so dumb.
You took myself and everyone for a surprise. You just said, I'm gonna switch the camera. Here you guys go. Spoiler, dropped. Dang, that is such a... I love the Derpy Lucky Frog. I love the Gamatron. I like the Zaba. Like, it's just everything is so funny, man. That is awesome. And that's going to be a potential... Is it a promo card at an event or a Secret Shards in the future? Or what do...
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Just yes. It's going to be one of those. It'll land somewhere in the spectrum of convention, promo card, or Secret Shards.
Well, guys... That's two answers. That's a 50-50. I'm sorry, guys. We can't give you a full answer now, but you can take the 50-50 chance. And for me, it's better than zero, all right? So,
Zaba, thank you for the spoilers here. I might give you guys another one here later. We'll see.
What? Zaba, you're doing everyone a pleasure of just spoiling us with... If you have more derby cards, I'm good for it. If you have more of those full art Secret Shards, I'm excited. For the Xenobot, oh my God, that's fantastic. That looks awesome.
This one's not finished, but I could. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll show you this one. This is literally in the process of being created. So.
Okay. So I want to ask one question that we like kind of talked a little bit about, like influencers and stuff. With the Unlisted Leaf collaboration, right? I was wondering if there's going to be future influencers that you would collaborate with, or is it going to be only influencers on a certain platform like YouTube, or going to expand to different platforms?
So that's a tricky one and requires a little bit of homework on my part or really good timing, because with Unlisted Leaf, we're printing that with like essentially 30,500 booster boxes. We're going to have day zero and first editions combined print run, plus every starter deck for distributors around the world, plus all the elite hero boxes with unlisted leaf. And that cuts the price of printing the unlisted leaf by quite a bit. So, I mean, to work with the printer we are at is a matter of scale. So we need an influencer that can actively sell like 10,000, 25,000 of these boxes to sell that box. However, we can go smaller scale and we can use Creative Hollow or another partner like the one that made our sample cards. And we can go individual, like make a card for an influencer. I am so into doing that. And I really want the custom heroes that we're going to make. I want that to be an opportunity for people to make their own secondary market. So if you wanted to make a card for yourself with you as a hero on the card and buy like 100 of them, we should be able to handle that and get that to you in a pretty decent amount of time. And then you can handle making that an exclusive card for your community. And like, it's making secondary markets exponentially faster than any other TCG has ever done. So I really want to open that door and kind of give people their own collectible avenue, because like NFTs are doing that, and that took off like crazy. Yeah. I still think NFTs are derpy, and I'm definitely not going to make one, but I am going to make a joke about it at some point with a card. And like, we're going to make a non-fungible toad and just make it like the NFT card. And it's just going to be this stupid card that's like, it's got an effect that alludes to NFTs, and people like Google searching Nostalgix NFT and it'll just pop up with this 99-cent card. Like, dang it. It's going to be great.
That non-fungible toad sounds hilarious, honestly.
Yeah, so we're going to do that stuff and like just poke the bear a little bit. But for sure, like custom heroes, if you want a card, put it out there, and we'll definitely honor some people that we work with. And like, I'll go to them and say, hey, we need artwork for this person, poke. But if people want to make their own secondary market, I'm encouraging that.
You don't hear that often. Don't hear that often, and that is an interesting avenue to definitely take. And I'm curious to see where it is. And my question now is, how are people able to what's the best way to communicate that they do want to have their own card? Are there a way to, like, are there applications to fill out, or are they closed, open, future?
So right now it's basically like approach an artist, and if they make the art for you, then we're going to put the hero template out publicly pretty soon here. And you'll be able to use our actual Photoshop template for the hero cards and make whatever you want in that. And once you upload the finished JPEG, then we can use that as your card.
Okay, that sounded like a perfect, like, easy process. I like that. Yep. Easy.
I mean, yeah, Photoshop or GIMP or like Canva or whatever, you're good. The only trick is if you want it to be selective hollow, you're going to have to learn a little bit. So that'll be the trade-off is like, to make something selective hollow, you have to make a white and black pattern for your card. And I wonder if I even have an example of this, but like, it's difficult to do if you're not used to it. You have to outline the character in black and like make the eyes white and make the background a color. But if you can do that, you'll get the highest quality like custom card that you can possibly imagine.
I didn't know that. I suck at mapping. I do not even have Adobe Pro.
Oh no!
I like my free trials.
I'll find it. Wait.
Let's see.
Oh gosh, here we go. So here is Booster Box Dragon.
Oh wow!
Like, that is the map you have to make if you want your card to be selective hollow. So like, black is basically not holographic, and then white is holographic, and you can go in between. So like, if this is 50% black, then it's going to be semi-hollow. If it's pure white, it's going to be full holographic. So now you've got the map for this card, and that's what that's going to look like when it's holographic.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, so you got to be able to do that stuff if you want your card at that level, but you're definitely welcome to.
Dang. People in the chat cracked me up. Ooh. Oh,
I don't know what that was. That might have been an Evelyn. I'm not really sure.
Is that an ultimate art?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, look at this Keyblade.
The Keyblades
are definitely expanding the artists we work with, and we've noticed like trends in TCGs, and we're trying to kind of pick up on those, even as like a side avenue.
Oh my goodness, that is so awesome.
That'll be a screenshot. Somebody's gonna watch this all again just to get that screenshot.
Oh, for sure. I'll give it maybe 5 minutes until I see us on the Discord and just like, guys, leaks.
I'm gonna pull up the Discord here. Somebody's gonna get it.
Be the first one, guys. Screenshot it already. If you guys got lucky, be the first one. Claim it. It's
Do
so
it.
funny. I love seeing that. The energy and the enthusiasm to like spread the news. Like Zaba, how does that feel? Like people want to talk about your game. I want to talk about your game. Like
That's good.
it's awesome. Like the lore
Like
itself
that's
also. Like
the lore is really enticing, I think. And the fact that so like our main villain, I haven't given the full plot of Nostalgix
mm,
away quite yet. Vim and I are working on that, and it's gonna have some surprises that I don't even think we'll share. We're just gonna let people form their own opinions and their own theories. And we might allude to it, but like there's a reason why our main villain is who he is, and he's gonna be relatable. Like I always think of DC when you talk about like good villains and how you kind of relate to them. So Joker, you know, honestly, that movie went really, really well with Joaquin Phoenix, and like even Reverse Flash, you kind of just empathize with these guys at some point. And I really want
Reverse
to
Flash
have a
is definitely
villain.
good. I like that.
I want to have a villain that you kind of feel for, and you could put yourself in his shoes. And we're gonna have that, and there'll be a reason why he wants to, you know, take out everything and also pull these beings from other universes into Nostalgix. It'll be
Which
good.
which opens a gate for collaboration, right? I remember that's like a huge part.
Actively encourages, yeah. So like even TCGs that are recently finishing up on Kickstarter, I'm talking to them and being like, hey, do you want to cross any of your characters into ours? Maybe as heroes or as fighters and vice versa. And Secret
Oh
Shards is
wow.
the first place you see that.
Oh, secret.
So
Well, guys, then go on Patreon and go and get
mhm.
some Secret Shards. That's
Get
it.
them, get them. It's only going to get better. Like that'll be the place where we cross over with other companies and other TCGs and worlds.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
Yep.
So, you can keep talking. What I want to do is at least give everyone watching the opportunity to see what a secret shard pack might look like. We
Do
can
it.
talk about that. And guys, all right. All I gotta say first, it feels great. Okay, the sizing is it's. I would say it's cute. Like when I saw this in my mail, I was like, this is actually very nice. It's like this perfect size of a card. Maybe it's like a little special deck box. Like if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, this is an extra deck. Like you can just put your extra deck in here. You're good. It comes with the contents inside, which I thought was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everything that, and also the nostalgic stamp, the void,
It's
the
a
secret
void
cards. Oh,
sticker. That means
the
it's
void
really
sticker.
rare.
The void sticker makes everything rare, of course. And I think it's awesome how it has the nostalgic symbol. Like the
Mhm.
appreciation for that symbol is awesome. Like I like it. Guys, also this is textured and it's has like a glossy feel to it. Like it's glossy, it reflects a little bit. So don't throw yours away. I'm not gonna throw mine away. I'm gonna keep it for sure. All right. First Secret Shards. This says January 2020. Come on, 2022. Come on. Nah, I'm keeping it for sure.
Yeah.
But Zaba, if you're
There we
okay
go.
with this, I'm gonna open it
Oh
and then
man.
just talk about all the cards. And if I get this, wait, okay. Before I open it, is there a chance to pull the Avagillion? Am I?
There was a chance. I put 10 sample void rares in there. And it's not all Eventually, but it's just different void rares. So you could get that one, you could get an Akira again, you could get a Shiga or Corvus. Like it could be any of them, but there are 10 void rares out of the entire batch. So there's a
Oh,
chance.
what? I thought it was four, and I was already really excited to open my pack because there were four, and now
Mhm.
you're saying there's 10.
There's 10 of them. And like in the future, we might do other stuff too, where we have like a chased secret shards where, you know, just one pack out there is going to have a card, or like, you know, 100 of them will have a card. So maybe 25% odds. We're going to mess with the formula a bit and keep experimenting, but it's
Yeah,
a really fun platform to do that. Very responsive too.
that is so awesome. All right, well, Zaba, do you
Good
think we're
luck.
gonna hit? I hope so, honestly.
Good luck. Good luck. If
All right,
not, I
let's
mean, you're
see.
still going to have really cool cards, but
Oh, regardless, there's so many. Okay, I'll actually say this before I open it. There's a Pyrox, Lucky Frog, a Rollet, a Robel, a Rosarine, and a Chrono Kairos. That is
Chrono
right there.
Cross. Yep. Yep.
Six cards for a fantastic price, for great condition, and extra deck box. It's cool. So
Yeah.
let's see what we get. Zawa, I'm so excited, and I'm also
I'm
like
excited for you.
I'm like moving
Perfect.
stuff around just in case I go crazy because I pulled another a void rare. I don't break anything. All right,
Oh
let's go.
no.
Let's see. What's the best way to move this? Let's see.
I don't think you
This.
can rip it in half. I think the sticker has to come up with you. There you go.
Oh, okay. So there you go. So now you know it definitely works. And
Hmm.
if it's ever tampered with, you can definitely show. So,
Oh yeah.
ooh, yep. Pack fresh, guys. Pack fresh,
Fresh
right
cards.
from the
Fresh cards.
distributor.
I
All
saw
right.
somebody
So
in the comments, Polywog and Lucky Frog. I would love it. Polywog, reach out to me. You could borrow Lucky Frog if you want, but I want a frog too.
that's so awesome. All right. Ooh. So for the first card, we have this
Ooh,
fantastic card. Look at that.
look at that burb.
The
So like this,
holographic is crazy.
it takes so long, but like this card in particular is my take on that really stupidly annoying owl from Ocarina of Time. Like very much based on Kebora. I think it's like Kapora Gabora is how you say his name. But just that owl that keeps talking forever. And you're like, yep, 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 yep. Did you hear that all? Nope. And you have to go through it all again. A little time traveling dude.
I love it. And then, so can just remind us, how do you pronounce his name?
I do it as Chrono Krios.
Chrono Krios. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, there you go, guys. That's how you pronounce it, Chrono Krios.
Chrono
And
Krios.
wow, man, looking at this card firsthand, I am like, ooh, I just
Nice.
noticed this right here. This selected foil right there.
Mm-hmm.
Great touch. Great touch. I did
I
not
did it
know
on
this.
the health too on the bottom left.
Oh, snap.
Yep.
Dang, Zaba.
It's fun. I'm looking at him on the Instagram too, just so I'm making sure I catch everything here.
Dang. Okay, well, guys, I'm sorry that the light behind it
Yeah.
is not showing the card well. I'll post these cards later. They're fantastic. Oh, gosh. All right. There's one. We still got a
Mm-hmm.
lot more to go. And maybe Void Rare. Let's see.
Possibly. Possibly.
Oh, this one's so nice, too. I think this might be my favorite one.
Rose Ring, yeah. And then try to look for a spiral too. It should occur like roughly once every card and a half. But
Ooh.
every once in a while, you'll get a spiral, and it's really pretty if you get one.
Yeah, I think I got a spiral right kind of like there. Let me see. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it?
Oh, yeah. I kind of saw it.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
That
It's
is
like
so,
vintage Pokemon just a bit.
man, and also like these circle balls, I just call them Pokeballs. So it's like you get a swirl and a Pokeball.
Yeah.
That's a win-win for me. And then,
Mm-hmm.
oh
And
man,
then
and
like
also,
the evolution box in there too is something we're experimenting with. So like Pokemon does it really well where if something evolves from something else, you see kind of a preview of what it looks like. And there's the
mhm.
difference. So Chrono Krios is going to be what base set looks like, but we're experimenting with actually putting that box on there for future sets. And the response has been really good. So like we'll test new features on Secret Shards, and if people like it, we'll just continue it throughout.
I'm literally, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
In the same pack, I like seeing like when there's two differences in the same
Mm-hmm.
TCG. Like there's different, like, oh, that's so awesome. It tells a story in itself. It tells
Yeah.
progression. It tells change. It's just awesome. So there's a quick shot for you guys to see that. I honestly think that's fantastic. Seeing the evolution line,
Mm-hmm.
just for people who want to get a little bit, like, it helps people get into the lore a little bit easier. Also
I think
knowing
so
for
too.
playing, a lot of utility for it.
Yeah. I see
Okay.
everybody in the Discord trying to find that screenshot, by the way. Nobody's seen it yet.
I'll post it. I'll post this live after, guys. Don't worry. You guys see
All right.
screenshots.
Oh my
Next
gosh.
card. Oh, this is so nice.
Robel.
Robel. This is okay. Okay, so let's see. Second stage and then last stage, right? Final evolution. Look at that. If the pattern continues, we should get the first stage and the first
I
evolution.
mean,
And I'm
hopefully we
excited.
packed it right, probably.
Oh, Zaba. No, I'm just kidding. No, you
It's
did. You did pack
Rowlet. Get out of
it right.
here.
That is so cool. Personally, I love evolution lines, so just having a secret charge where you have the full evolution line
Yeah.
is great. It's
And
like
I
so
think
awesome.
January we did that too. We had the Demel, Sakor, and Appleth line. So we'll try to keep doing that every once in a while and just like spice one in here and there.
That is a good question. I was just thinking about that. Final evolution ... for now? Question
For
mark?
now.
For now?
I don't know. Like if we do, it's gonna have to be something like Eevee, where maybe instead of Eevee just evolving into Vaporeon, like Vaporeon evolves into something. We might do kind of an antler approach to evolution for a character in the future. But beyond three, I don't know. Fusion might be a thing, but it takes so long to get a three out that like I can't imagine a four.
Four, right?
The mana limit's already there. Like if it was a really quick mana burst, possibly, but fusion is a thing for sure.
Fusion.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is so awesome. I really hope there is
Like
fusion. Fusion something
fusion
is
would be cool. Because I mean, even like the custom cards, we had a lot of fun mixing things together, and clearly Yu-Gi-Oh does it really well. Like Blue Eyes Ultimate is
crazy.
amazing, and I love it. Like all the polymerization and the synchro summons and stuff, really really cool.
The only thing though with that card is
Mhm.
so 3,000 plus 3,000 attack plus 3,000 attack from 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon equals
Yeah.
4,500, right?
Hmm. Not quite right. Like the 10,000 dragon is closer to right, but yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We'll have to make that better.
That, yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Well, I don't want to peek too much. I don't want to peek, but maybe.
Is it lucky?
Oh, this is 100% a fan favorite because I see it everywhere on my feed.
Hmm.
I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about.
Lucky frog?
It is the Lucky Frog, the Lucky Zaba.
He's so cute.
I'm making it a thing, guys. We're get your Lucky Frogs and cross out the frog and put Zaba. All right,
Oh my
because
God, no.
Zaba in Polish means frog, so cross it out and put Zaba.
And like, so this one was actually part of a fan art contest we had, and I was like,
Ooh.
okay, everybody draw Lucky Frog. So this is one of our winners from Soul the Letdown, which is like the most paradoxical name ever. Like, not a letdown. This kid is amazing. And we also had the pink Lucky Frog, which was going to be a Collecticon, but will be at a future one. That was also a winner of that fan art contest. So
Ooh.
we'll hold more of those in the future, and like your art directly contributes to the game. So you'll see it pretty quickly if you win.
Ooh, yeah, and then there were also some fan
There you
arts
go.
in the Kickstarter, right? There was a Vix of the Six
Yeah.
promo.
Yep, so that was submitted as a Lucky Frog artwork, and I was like, well, it's not really Lucky Frog focused, but I like it enough. Let's make that a thing. So I promoted that to a Kickstarter exclusive card, and people loved it.
Oh, the second I saw it, you said we're adding new add-ons, I was like, all right, perfect. Let me stop
Yep.
what I'm doing. Let me go on my computer and get it.
They're so
I
much
could
fun.
not miss out. Not miss
Yeah.
out. Okay. This is a 6 card, or it might be the 6 in the last card, or it might be the 6 in the second to last card. Okay?
Hmm.
So I'm excited to see because we have Lucky Frog, Rosarine, Robel, Rollet,
Let's see what you
and
got
Chrono
left.
Kairos.
Ah, okay, so you got that one left.
So if let's see, we should have the Pyrox. That
Mhm.
Pyrox is a fantastic artwork too. Also,
He's so
not
cool.
a letdown. Definitely not a
Okay.
letdown, man.
Also, like, okay, I always made fun of Tauros, most worthless Pokemon in existence. I was like, Tauros does nothing. He's so worthless. He doesn't even evolve. Ash has 40 of him. He doesn't care. And this kind of gave me like the vibe of Tauros actually being worth something, which solved some inner turmoil in my heart, and hopefully
That's awesome. Honestly, yeah. This, you know what? Honestly, let's just see it. Let's see the card. 6 and last. Let's see. Oh, still packed fresh. It's okay. It's okay. But all right, let's see. Nostalgix on the back. This I gotta say the back. We haven't even really touched a lot on the back. It looks fantastic. It is very
Thank you.
chic. Very. You can read the name, which is fantastic, and it's big and perfect. And now to the very fun part. The front of the card.
The Pyrox.
Is Pyrox. Man. Ah! Guys, I'm sorry for the bad showcase because of the light, but I would 100% take some pictures of these and post them later so you guys can appreciate it. Oh
no. I mean, maybe they got a picture of that by accident, but there's your second chance.
maybe guys, you have to be quick. You have to be quick.
Don't hit the power button. Power and volume. Remember that.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I'm looking at these like cards in my hand and they just feel like I'm holding diamonds. They're so shiny.
They're really pretty. I don't know. I just loved the Cosmofoil, and not a lot of people do it. Somebody got it that time. Yes.
That is so
gosh,
funny.
Artwork.
Oh man, and I think that is a swirl-ish, right? Or is that called something else, like a galaxy? I don't know.
Yeah, that should be a swirl, just the left of his head. Well, right from our perspective, but yeah, you got one.
That is so awesome, honestly.
And it changes every time. Like the one we have it on Instagram here has a swirl in the top right, so it's going to change kind of depending on your card.
1 of 1. Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Zaba, honestly, you have been such an awesome guest to have here, and sorry for just being a little bit over time. I apologize that.
Nah, this is fun. I love it.
Well, I don't want to take everyone so much time. We can, I'll say this. Let's do the giveaway because I know a lot of people have been waiting for that, and everyone's super excited to see who's going to win these 2 cards. But before we give away the winner, I want to say why I chose these two cards is because of the fantastic nostalgic website, guys. That is why.
Oh.
You can literally, I'm gonna plug you out, so I have to in the nostalgic scene. Fantastic website. Why? You can click on a character that's there unlocked, and then scroll down all the way down, and it tells you what cards are compatible. And you have Vix of the Six, and then you also have Night Owl as compatible cards. And I was like, what are the odds that I have both of these cards? I was like, we gotta do it. So
the stories are so fun on the site. I freaking love those.
Oh my gosh.
You'll see a lot more of those. We want to put some love into that section.
Oh, I'm super excited. I loved it. And then the trailers at the bottom, man, I was so surprised. You have like a full story, and at the bottom, trailer for that story. I was like, oh, for sure. I want to see it. Let me see it. And then just a little extra, love, right? So I just got to explain the two separate signatures on these cards. All right. So if you guys want to get them authenticated or anything, I'll explain it to you guys. Mm-hmm. And Zaba, correct me if I'm wrong. The black one over here on the right is the one that I got from my sample pack that I asked Zaba to sign personally. That's in the black marker. And the one over here in the gold is the one that I got Zaba to sign for me in person at Tampa Bay CollectorCon. I was like, Zaba, can you please sign this card? And you're like, super sweet. You're like, yeah, why not? I'll sign it. Yeah,
do it.
Okay.
You guys see me down at CollectorCon this week. I mean, I'll bring it with. Maybe I'll change up my Sharpie color every convention. We'll just keep it consistent.
That is so funny. I mean, honestly, like we might have you might have to get this lucky frog and then just scratch out that frog and put Zaba right next to it. It might be the first one. Who knows?
Do it if you want it. I'll do it. Like I will deface my own cards for your entertainment.
I gotta say, I definitely would like. Let's see how right now I'm feeling about it, but let's see how I feel a little bit later. There's a rush of energy, and so when I kind of calm down, I'll be like, do I want to do that? Let me see.
I actually want to do that. Maybe, possibly.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, I see everyone in the chat going crazy because I'm touching these cards without dependency. Guys, I'm so sorry. Clean my hands. They're all nice. They're strong. They're durable cardstock. Do not worry. Okay.
You guys are loving the chat so much. Mine froze, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
Those are
the giveaway, mates.
Okay, so I'll show you guys what I have right here.
You caught that screenshot. Oh my god.
People are fast.
It was so fast. It's so fast. Like out of the blue too. They probably saw me moving the phone. They're like, "Oh my gosh, here we go."
Yeah. They're like, we got our fingers on the volume and the power.
We got it. God.
Oh man, I just can't wait for the spam after of all these pictures. But guys, let's see. So I have the wheel right here. All your names are there. Like I said before, it is a lot of entries, I would say. But I made sure to check every single one of these entries to put your name. So if I reacted to your thing, do not worry. Cool? Perfect. Now we adjust that.
All right.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Mythicality. Let's do it.
Okay, so wait. The wheel of mythicality, that is so funny. Good mythical morning? No, I'm not plugging them out. Mythical morning. All right, so what you have to do, so I'm gonna spin the name, whatever name it lands on, please comment in the chat that you are here, and then if you're in the chat, I'll ship it to you, and that's it. Short and simple, right? All right. So
heck yeah.
Let's shuffle. Oh, okay. Shuffle. Too many names that my computer's a little bit laggy. And we're spinning. All right, let's see. So we're spinning.
Giveaway go.
Who's gonna be the winner? Ooh! Oh, no way. Aaron M. Torres. Are you here?
My chat is completely dead, so I'm going to rely on you all to figure this out. Are they here?
Are you here, Aaron? Are you here to claim these fantastic nostalgic Day Zero cards? Please comment in the chat. If you are here, guys, you have to be in the live to claim the card. Where is he?
Also, as we're doing this little spoiler as well, like Secret Shards in the future might not just have holographic. They could be metal. They could be metallic prints. They could be textured. There's a lot of things I haven't like pulled the lever on yet, but there's options there. So
Zaba, the leaks are crazy. I feel like I should just delay everything and just let you fill in the empty space.
I can't do it. I'll gesture at keyblades.
Okay, well, before that, I gotta say congratulations, Aaron. I do see you in the chat. I do see everyone commenting, guys.
Yes.
Congratulations, Aaron. You won yourself the Vix of the Six and the Night Owl sample card. Congratulations. So, yeah, both of them. One lucky would. Yeah, what is exactly right? What?
Join these giveaways. These are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's my way of saying, like, okay, I was lucky enough to, like, I only bought one pack. I was, like, super late to this, but I was lucky enough to at least have a pack. Some people don't even know when Nostalgix was when I got these, and now you can't have them. And like you said, Zaba, just bringing more people to the TCG community is a plus
It's
one
good.
in every shape, way, or form. So if it means
strong
me
together.
losing, yeah, exactly. Me losing a little bit of my collection to, help someone else appreciate it, by all means, I'm up for it. I'm game.
I
That's
love
great.
that too. Like, honestly, people that do that, I'm all for it. And I will interview anytime you guys do it because that's really what I'm going for. Like minds and just positive vibes.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I feel like we covered some ground, but we didn't get to cover everything. So, guys, I apologize. There's just not that much time to cover every single question that was submitted. There's a lot of great questions.
Part 2 someday. I don't know.
That's what I was saying. Part 2 someday. I mean, who knows? Guys, just stick around.
Collecticon. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I might bring my equipment over there, so we'll see. Hey, maybe we can get some live streaming when I'm playing Gen, so we'll see. Well, there's a lot of we'll sees, a lot of questions to be answered, but just stick around, right? Make sure you're following myself, you're following Zaba, you're following Nostalgix, just to keep updated. That's the best thing you can do. Go on Nostalgix. They have a Linktree that perfectly organizes everything you need: the website, the Discord, the Kickstarter, Legacy. I love how you guys put the Kickstarter Legacy, and it's just everything. So check them out and give me a follow too. Why not? Show me some love too.
Do it. Follow here and thank you so much for the time. I loved it, and all of you in the comments, freaking amazing. Congratulations on the giveaway, Victor, and look forward to seeing you guys all as heroes in our game in the future.
Zaba, that is a perfect thing, and just thank you for stopping by and chatting with me. It's been honestly a pleasure. I've laughed a lot. I feel like tomorrow morning I might lose my voice from too much laughing, but it's a trade. It's a trade that I have to take. It's okay. But man, just good night. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to do a part 2 in the future.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Zaba, I love that energy. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, I'll catch you guys around. Zaba.
Bye, Zaba. Pleasure having you here. Man, I gotta say, I love when Zaba does that. He just goes perfectly timed, honestly. Perfectly timed. I gotta say, for me, when I leave these lives, I always have to click X and then end now, and it just looks like a whole mess sometimes. So Zaba, perfect exit, I gotta say. But wow, guys, I'm just gonna do a closing statement. There's not much to say after this, so stick around for just a minute or two. I gotta say, that was a fantastic interview, guys. I'm sorry we didn't get to answer all your questions. We gotta answer some questions, but it's good that we didn't answer all of them because that makes sense. That makes space for future content. So, like we were talking, Collecticon, I'm gonna be there. Zaba's gonna be there. So maybe we'll do some live stream commentary, some live stream Q&A. We can do a whole bunch of things, all right? So just make sure you're following myself and Nostalgix or Zaba cards to just stay updated with everything that's going on. But that's not it, guys. So what we still have for this week, guys, the week's not over. The week just started. It is Monday, guys. On Wednesday, we are going to have other verse TCG artists that we've seen in the past that I see is in the chat. You know how I know she's in the chat is because I see the cherry blossoms. The cherry blossoms are always in the chat when she's here. Guys, I don't really have to say much, but we're going to have Alicia Marie back on the live on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. EST. So make sure you guys stay on, just check out my page. I'll be posting some teasers that you guys certainly don't want to miss around. And in the spirit of giving back, I don't want to say too much, but, it's going to be some happy people, all right? Or, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's one, maybe it's two. We'll have to see. I mean, make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following Alicia, and then we'll see. I mean, if you guys want more, we'll see. I don't want to spoil it too much. I'm going to keep myself silent for now, but just read between the lines, I would say. Man, I love the cherry blossoms. You guys are hilarious. Cherry blossom, cherry blossom, cherry blossom. Guys, awesome. Ottawa, thank you guys so much. So, as Ottawa was saying, it is an early birthday. My birthday's on Friday, February 25th, and I'm just so excited. battery running low. But I'm gonna be turning 22 on Friday, so I'm super excited. So if I see you at the con, guys, just know I might be bringing some extra stuff to rip open for my birthday. Something should be exciting. So if you guys are at the con, going to collect the con, make sure you hit me up so maybe we can plan out to meet each other. And that's all I got, guys. That's it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Sorry, guys, I've been talking way too much. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great night. Have a fantastic Tuesday morning. Keep grinding. Keep enjoying the week. And just stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more fun content. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. I definitely enjoyed it. And it's been a pleasure to do this. And all I got to say, guys, is take care. Stay positive. Keep enjoying the TCG. And just keep smiling, man. That's all I got to say. And until next time, my name is Alejandro Pereira. This is Off the Press TCG. And I'm out. Peace.